Hi friends. Look at that glare. Can't see my eyes at all. We are out in the streets because we had to pick Kiva and Toot up from the groomer. Kiva, you want to come say hi since you're so clean? Look at her. Are you so clean? Yeah? And hot. It's hot in here. Alright, go in the back. It's Tootie's turn. Get in the back. Toot, come here. Toot, no, come here. Toot, come here. No, you're Kiva. You're Kiva. Tootie. Toot. Y'all can't see her. She don't want to participate. But Toot is barking at everybody at the gas station right now. Anyone who walks too close to the car, she let them know. She let them know. But yeah, I am working on my Twister Lolly socks, which I've gotten. I think I'm on the third lace repeat or third pattern repeat, and it's looking pretty good. Look at that lace. I think, yeah, that little dot right there is in the wrong place. I don't know what happened, but this is what it's supposed to look like. So when I realized I made that yarn over mistake, I was like, to fix that or not? Not gonna fix it. That's just how it's gonna be. So yeah, I think one of the things that I'm gonna do during this week off is do a restock of bags in the shop. So yeah. Peace out until next time. Oh, this is wet. So, oh wow, it fell over. We have a pineapple growing back here. Hold on, let me show you. Can I put this around? Oh snap. Look at the whole thing done fallen over. And there's another pineapple plant right there. And this one, that one looks really good. I don't know if it's ripe yet. We'll have to ask Lamar. And you can't see it from this side, but right there is my broccoli that the ants kind of killed because they started farming aphids in it. So I ripped the whole plant out and threw it back here. And as you can see, homie isn't dead. So we're gonna have broccoli growing back here too. That's fun. And Lamar's out here tending to his not pineapple grove, his mango grove. All of those are mangoes. Mangoes. Mango. 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 This mango right here, my brother-in-law threw like a mango he had finished eating and just threw the seed or whatever behind the sugar cane over there, and it grew to this plant. So Lamar dug it up and put it in a pot.
Because it was too close to the fence.
Because it was too close to the fence. Anything else you want to add to the...
No, that's all. I don't want people to think I'm just digging up plants.
digging up plants and putting them in pots all willy-nilly. But these are our lychee. There's two right here, and then a third one somewhere in this area that just hasn't, oh, it's right here, that hasn't grown up as much as these, but they're looking pretty good. Yay! And my dead sunflowers, which I'm going to harvest all the seeds from some point soon. And yeah, this is a mess back here. This is going to be handled at some point this week, I suspect. There's a Tootie. She's like, don't you spray me. And Akiva. Hi, Kiva. I don't know what ripped up my dasheen leaf. I think it was the rain because we've had some really aggressive rain recently. But it's got a new leaf coming in right there. And some sort of yam, syngonium that's not going to die. Syngonium right there. Dasheen. Mango. My mint bush that is doing it big. This one is sweet mint, peppermint, and spearmint. And then the spider plant. This makes me very happy. So does that guy. Huh? Griselda fell over again. Oh, Griselda. We need to figure out how to make you stand up right. And then this is, I think, a white yam. We're not sure. Some yam given to us by my mother-in-law. But I really enjoy how the leaves look on this one. Very pretty. Just don't attach to Griselda. That's all. Thanks. Yeah, and that concludes our plant show. So I'm FaceTiming with my mom. She don't want to say hi because she said, oh no, my hair's not good. Put her on blast on the internet.
I would say hi to you
Off screen.
the camera. Hi. Say off screen.
No, I'm not even gonna turn this camera around.
Huh?
I'm not even gonna turn it around. I'm gonna hog all the camera. You don't get none.
That's fine. That's fine.
She's so ridiculous. Tomorrow is the official beginning of the vacation week, and I am both excited and nervous. Just because I know how much we have to do, and the idea of me not being there to pull my share is just like, oh gosh. But I'm going to focus on enjoying this week and maybe do some fun stuff with Lamar because his birthday is coming up. Lamar's birthday is Saturday the 18th. And yeah. I think this is going to be the last clip for tonight. If anything, if there's another clip, it'll probably be like me knitting or crocheting or something like that, something quiet. But definitely the last talky bit. So, here's your Grinch shirt of the day. Cheers, Grinches. And we'll have another Grinch shirt tomorrow.
Camera, so please don't worry that I'm going to set myself, my plants, my knitting, or anything on fire. And then by my bed, I've got my little daylight alarm clock thingage.
Good morning. You say good morning, Toots? Good morning. It is Monday, July 13th, and it is the first day of my week off. And yeah, me and this girl are going to hang out. And she smells really good because she went to the groomer yesterday. You smell good? Yes. Your breath still stinks though. Even though we had them brush your teeth. It's alright. You're just a stinky girl on the inside. But I love you anyway. You guys can't see her tail. It's just wagging all hard. Anyway, plans for today. I don't really have any plans for today. I am going to get set up, do some planning for making some bags for the shop, because I know I haven't had bags in the shop since December of last year. So it's about time that I have an update. So I want to use a lot of my time this week to get um, product in the shop. And yeah, I'm also going to work on getting my paid for patterns put up in the Etsy shop in the event that someone wants to buy them that's not able or doesn't want to use Ravelry. So I have another option there. Um, I can also work on the Quirky Monday blog, which I have to remember the login information for that. But work on putting my free patterns up there. And yeah, also I have a pattern that's in progress. So there's a lot of things that I can get my little fingers into this week. And I also want to make sure to have chill downtime, because one of the things that I realized was happening towards the end of last week is I think it was Thursday specifically that I hit my peopling like threshold. And the last time I felt like that was when I was working in the studio during Christmas. And as an introvert, like I'm pretty good at like fake it till you make it, pretend you're an extrovert, interact with the people, but after a certain amount of time, I will crash. And it literally feels like a switch turns off. And I was just like, so Thursday was that day for me. Um, just with the amount of stress and frustration and impromptu meetings trying to figure stuff out, I felt like I had been talking to people like nonstop. And that definitely used up all of my peopling energy. So I'm going to have to make sure to build in time where it's just me by myself, either quiet or doing something by myself. Because like I can do things like listen to music or watch podcasts or, watch TV or something like that. If I'm not talking to somebody else, like this is, quiet introvert recharging time. But like I noticed yesterday, um, my my body was like, Kalisha, you need to quiet. We need quiet time right now. We need to recharge right now. And I was riding around, running errands with Lamar, and he was just talking in the car, and I was just sitting there like, this is not what I need. So I need to make sure that I charge my batteries back up, because I'm not going to get another like week off. I don't even think, yeah, they don't give a whole week off for Christmas. You get like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, I think, or something like that. But yeah, I'm not going to get another week off for Lord knows how long. So I need to make the best of this, like productivity wise, as well as recharge those batteries. So I am going to leave the room now to Tootie's dismay. Ow! She just scratched up. Can you see all of those little scratches? This is the only thing about whenever she gets groomed and gets her nails clipped. She does not like them doing the grinding, so they always come back like angry little shards. And she just digs my arm. I need her not to do that. I need you not to do that. Don't dig my arm. But, yeah. I guess I'll go get started with the day. I'm thinking about putting these vlogs up in like 2-day groups. So I'll do Sunday and Monday in one video, then Tuesday and Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and then Saturday in its own video. Yeah, that way there is less daily editing for me. And that's what I want. So, see you guys later. Guys, I found a dinosaur. That's amazing. And also, this is Joanne's Superstore. Like, why was it a superstore? How old is this store? Question.
This is the choice I made of my life.
There are probably a total of 7 people in this whole store, and I have managed to lose Lamar. How do I do these things? I cannot find him. Oh. Found him in the back corner of the store. Hey friends, so I'm gonna do some repotting. I finally got a Monstera. It's looking a little bit sad for itself, and I feel like that might have something to do with the soil that it's in, because this is the soil that was in it when I got it from Walmart. This is a little bit of the Monstera, and this is the rest of it, and this is its new leaf. But yeah, the soil is really dense, and so I'm gonna mix that soil with some cactus soil, so hopefully it'll help it drain better, and I feel like that's a good thing. I will say I'm a little bit salty because when I first got this, I had seen them at Walmart. I was like, I'm not gonna get a Monstera, they get too big, blah blah blah. But the longer I thought about it, the more I was like, I really do want one. So kept looking, kept my eyes open, and this one, like, they got a shipment in, I guess, and they were, I think, $15. So I got one that had 3 separate, stalks in it or whatever. And like 2 weeks later, they got a shipment of larger Monsteras for $11 and change. So I feel like I got, but I didn't really need a giant Monstera. It wasn't giant, but it was bigger than this, you know? And they look a little bit better. I don't know what's happening with this leaf. This leaf looks like it hates life. But yeah, so I'm going to unpot these, take all the soil out, mix some of this cactus soil in, and repot them. And hopefully these babies will perk up, because I'm gonna need my wish list plants to, survive and flourish and look all great and wonderful, right? So let's get to it. Okay, so I cut the soil with the cactus potting mix, but I kind of feel like this is what they were originally potted in to begin with. And it's not as airy as I would like it to be, but maybe by cutting it I put some of this orchid bark in there, just trying to give it a little air. But yeah, they're outside because there were fungus gnats in them, and I am not happy about that. Um, my my spider plant that I was super proud of, that I cut from the mama spider plant and propagated, and it grew all big, and I plotted them together and they were beautiful. Got not spider mites, got fungus gnats, and it's on its like deathbed right now. So I cleaned out all of the soil that it was in, like washed the roots and everything, repotted it, and now it's like on the road to recovery. It has one new leaf that has regained its color. All of the rest of them are yellow and limp, and it's such a sad commentary. But I'm not trying to lose my monstera to fungus gnats. Although if I lost this monstera to fungus gnats, I will be able to get one cheaper. Anyway, um, yeah, so they're outside so that all the soil could dry out, which was not successful because it's so humid out here. And even just now. All right, so the monsteras are outside because I wanted all of the soil to dry out to help get rid of the fungus gnats. But it's so humid here in Florida right now that when I was taking the soil off, I could squeeze it and like see the water in the soil. It was ridiculous. So that wasn't helping. So hopefully by adding adding the cactus soil in and the um, orchid bark and stuff, that will help it dry out faster. Um, I'm just kind of like throwing everything at the wall of plant mamahood and hoping that something sticks. Um, yeah, I also want to change the pot that my big monstera is in, because right now it's in a plastic pot, and I know that the plastic pots don't allow the soil to dry out for real. Um, so I do want to get a bigger terracotta pot for my monstera and see how that goes. I don't know if monsteras are like fast growers or what, but yeah, I feel like the little one has not changed at all since I brought it home. The big one has sprouted that one new leaf, and that's been it. And my other little one is here, just living in water. I feel like I've shown you this before, but I would say there's been no change, but there's a lot of new roots that it's growing. So it's doing something. I just wanted to sprout a new leaf. And you can see on the stem where the next leaf would come from. Like, which way would be easiest to show? Actually, this way. You probably can't see that at all, but there's a teeny tiny little ridge right here, where the next leaf will emerge from. And I just want a new leaf to emerge from this baby. I guess I'm just being impatient. So they sit right here facing the window, and hopefully I'll be able to bring my other babies back inside, because I don't trust these ants outside, because these ants are so industrious. Is that a word? Industrious? Um Yesterday I talked about my broccoli plant that I had that ended up dying, or I thought it was dead, and I took it out the pot and threw it behind the sugar cane, only to find out that it is indeed not dead. But the reason that it died was because these ants that are in the backyard, it was like I think a bunch of black ants, um, got together and decided to have an aphid farm in my broccoli plant. And when I tell you, like, if people worked together, like these ants worked together, there would be nothing we couldn't do. These ants had so many like baby aphids on the leaves, like on the leaves of my broccoli plant, that I was like, obviously the only way to get rid of them is to burn the plant. Obviously, nothing else is gonna work. Neem oil, nah, it's too many of them. You just gotta kill it with fire. I did that. I cut off the worst leaves, and then I like super high power hose blasted the rest of the plant. And I got pretty much all of the aphids off, but it was such a struggle keeping the ants from farming in my broccoli. Like, I mean, I understand that y'all got work to do and stuff, but must you do it in my plants? Must you? So, yeah. So I don't trust that these ants will not be like, ooh, she put a new plant out here. Let's go ahead and grow something on it. Like, people are only here to help the ants. But yeah, so I think now I am going to watch maybe a vlog or two, knit on my socks. Oh, I forgot. I showed you guys earlier that we were in Books a Million, which maybe one of these days I will tell you guys my like love story with Books a Million. I love that bookstore. When I lived in Huntsville, it was my go-to because I did not have internet at home, so I had to drive to my nearest Books a Million. I signed up for the membership so that I have free Wi-Fi, and yeah, I spent a lot of time in Books a Million. It's where I wrote my first blogs and everything. Such fond memories. Such fond memories. But while we were there, I did find a couple books on their like clearance section, and both of these were $5. So I got this one, Knit and Purl, 250 stitches to knit. So one can never have too many stitch dictionaries. That's my own personal opinion. I'm looking over there because that's where I have all the rest of my stitch dictionaries, and I just wanted to make sure that I did not already have this one. I know I didn't already have it, but. And then my other one is The Night Sky, A Child's Introduction to the Night Sky, the story of the stars, planets, and constellations, and how you can find them in the sky. Includes a star wheel guide to the constellations, and glow in the dark stickers of the solar system. There's stickers in here? I didn't read that part. Hey, Starfinder and glow in the dark stickers. Let's open this. Oops. Ooh, I like this star guide. I mean, I guess. Okay, so here are the stickers. Oh, they have Pluto. Yay. When was this published? When was this published? 2004. Was Pluto still a planet in 2004? I don't think so. Anyway, whatever. I always get really excited when they include Pluto. It makes me so happy. One day, Pluto. One day you'll be promoted again. Well, these are they're not textured. They're glow in the dark, like the book said. Why is there a moose on here? It's so random. There's a moose on here and a dog on this one. A dog right there. I'm assuming for constellations. So weird. Anyway, and then here's the star guide. So you're supposed to, depending on what time it is and which way you're facing, I think, you spin. Oh, this is hard to turn. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to mess it up. It says, rotate the wheels until you find the right date and time, and you'll see a map of what the sky looks like in the northern hemisphere right now. Then use a compass or ask a grown-up which way is north. Line up the north marker on the star finder so that it faces the same way and look up. Yeah. So you would spin the thing, match up whatever time it is, your time and date. Where do you have to match them to? I don't know. I feel like these instructions are kind of faulty. But I have one of these. I have another one of these that is a bit more detailed. Is this glow in the dark too? Oh, it is. Nice. Well, that's handy considering you'd be using it at night. But actually a couple of these. Um, Lamar is yelling at the TV because he's watching America Says, which is basically like Family Feud, and they have time limits, and they're playing for, like, the winners are playing for like $10,000 or something like this. And when they don't say anything, he gets very frustrated. He's like, just say something. He told me if we ever go on a game show like this, we need to be serious. We need to be serious about it. I completely agree. So yeah, another book for my space collection, and another book for my Stitch dictionary collection. And that is everything I have for you guys right now. So I'm gonna go and watch a podcast, do some knitting. I wish there was something more Grinchy that I could be doing. Like, I feel like this Grinchmas in July is just, well, whenever I do Vlogmas, every vlog isn't like Christmas stuff. So it's a daily life vlog in July. Also, we stopped at, what is this, Dunkin' Donuts? And we tried the refreshers. It's like dragon fruit, strawberry, and peach something or another. They're not good. Well, in my opinion, they're not good. And they're especially not good when you mix them together. But I don't want to waste it. So I'm about to just chug this whole thing. Waste not, want not, right? It's actually not so bad if you drink it really fast. It's only after you finish drinking it that it starts tasting like medicine. Kiva and Tootie, look, I got treats.